Hey everybody, this is 67 Chevelle Post doing a little bit of update on some three-wheelers. We're also going to do tonight an update on some of the car stuff we got going on there. Once again, I've been sick for a little bit. It's been literally like 2 weeks. I've been doodling around with these and the other 200X I kind of have all the way together in the other building. So now I have total 4 of these that run. Each of them are a little bit different. Kind of going over what we've kind of done. This is the 200X. This is the junkyard bike. This literally been put together with junkyard parts. Got an eBay bottom end that I bought. Painted it cast iron gray. It's got a 10.25 piston, stock head, 389 cam in it, webcam. Did put a brand new O-ring chain on it. It's got a brand new 35 tooth rear sprocket. I don't remember if this thing has a 12. Or what size? This is smaller front sprocket on it. I don't think it's stock. I did put a brand new front tire on it. That red seat cover, which looks fly. I'm going to paint the tank black. This is the one I do ride the most. It's got the PZ27 open element. I still have the air box in it, but we're going to hook it back up eventually. Tires still have good tread on them. Got the Shredder 2011 by 8s on the back of this bike. So, and it still runs. It'll run on 87 really nice. It's not too bad. And then we have the other 85 that looks like an 84. This one has 10.25 in it, 2 Forge Wasco in it. Curtis Spark ported head, 214 webcam, PZ30 carb. It's got some brand new Sun tires on it. And those are the 1810 by 8s on the stock wheels. We took off the tiny itty bitties. I liked them a little bit better. Headlight guard on it. I had to do a new ignition coil on this one because the ignition coil actually just went bad on it. Curtis Sparks pipe on it. She runs pretty good. Now, pretty funny, believe it or not, that actually was pretty close to my brother. He has a 350X. We went out riding the other day. It's actually pretty close. Closer than I thought it would be. I was within a car length to him, up to about 55 miles an hour. Now, the funny thing is, this bike right here was in front of his bike until, same thing, we got about 55, and then he just took off and left me. Now, the weird thing with this one, too, is from a dig, it's not very good. If it gets hot, the clutches slip real bad. I know I put aftermarket clutch springs in it, but I don't think I put... As you can see it over here, there is a set of brand new clutches I have over here I need to put in it. I'm pretty sure I didn't do that, so I think I need to take it back down, do that, change the oil in it. I mean, otherwise it runs amazing, doesn't smoke. It's just the clutch slips on it if it's hot. Like, I mean, it's just literally, it'll go like freewheel if you beat on it real hard. But it is gnarly because it just, as long as you're willing to stay in it, keeps pulling. That cam here, before you get to the top end, you can tell it's losing a lot of its grunt, but it's got tons of low end. But that's why I like that one. It has a 35 rear sprocket. This one has, I think, the stock 40 on it. And what size is the front sprocket on here? I think it's 12. So that's probably stock gearing on this one. But I figured nothing else, I'll let you start it up. There's not enough videos on here of people starting up and let them run. Or people idle them up real high. Real quick, this here, once again, that 389 cam. Make sure switch is on. She's pretty wicked. That actually is the cam I got when I bought that Curtis Sparks head. That was physically in that head. Woo, that's loud. And lights work good on this one. So this thing's pretty wicked once again, and I was very surprised to be that close to his bike, especially at 350X, and his 350X is not stock. And then again, we'll start this one up here. Now this one doesn't idle as crazy as that other bike. It still sounds good, but the Curtis Spark pipe muffles it out a lot. But here we go, we'll start it up. She's a little cold natured too. I mean, once again, doesn't sound stock. Now the craziest part about that 214 cam though is, like I said, it does not stop pulling. As long as you want to stay in it, it's good. And on the bottom end, it is really good. Like, I can go out here and do donuts around in the hard pack. I got the kind of like clay dirt out here, and it just, as long as you want to stay in it, having fun. But I'm still worried about that clutch. I got to get that fixed and figured out. I need to get some new plastics for the back on that one too, because they've seen better days, and they were damaged kind of when I got them. As you can hear, it's got a little and then once again, in comparison, that other bike that's in the other building, this is really loud in this little building. But as you see, there's a lot more stuff that we need to do to these bikes just to kind of bring them up. But these are the two I do ride the most. The other bike, though, the project video I did before this, I got it completely together. It does have that Biker Chicks cam in it, and I'll do a video on it, too, one day when it's light. It's in the other building. You ain't even going to be able to see it out there. But it's in there. I got it running, got plastic on it. I kind of just threw it together with just pieces I had laying around. So I got enough stuff for it. And one little weird last thing. I did find that they make this really small turbo that can... I think I'm going to make it work on one of these. A lot of people don't realize these motors have pressurized oil systems, but I need to do a little bit more research into see how much pressure it has, because I don't want to starve the top end. A lot of people will plug into here on the cover, because the actual oil pump's inside here, and do a return line, and I want to see if I can use that and do a back mount turbo on one of these and do a draw through setup. Figure nothing else. I got one more frame. I got one decent, well, two like bottom ends I can put together. I don't have a jug, but I do have a good head. And I got a, just for giggles, I ordered one of the CRF 230 exhaust kits. So what we can do is a stainless steel exhaust to the turbo. And then we'll do, I personally like the DG sound better. If I can make one of them work, I'll make the DG pipe work on it. I just wanted to have that deep pop. And I know the turbo is going to quieten it down some. But if anything, it should be very interesting. And I have the parts laying around. I have literally everything. The only thing I probably need to get is a swing arm bolt for the frame I got. Possibly an axle. And that's going to be it, yeah. I got literally everything else. And I might have to shave down a Wiseco piston, because I'm probably going to put together, if I can, 9-to-1-ish. And then see what we can do and put it together and just have something ridiculously stupid. So that way I have... The one in the other building is the closest to stock. Stock piston. It just has that tiny Biker Chick cam in it. We'll have a step above with the 389. We'll have a step above with this one here with the Curtis Spark stuff. And then the race bike, which is in the other building, the 12-to-1, really huge cam, the Megacycle cam in it with the custom. I'm switching up to the custom webcam that hopefully will be here anytime. And then, if I can, because we got 2 gas tanks over there, seat cover. What seat cover's going on the white bike? We're gonna do that. Got another O-ring chain. I think I got enough stuff. If nothing else, I'm gonna try to piece it together, do a little more research, make sure it works. But if you want to, stay tuned. And once again, I'm gonna go do another video, kind of what's going on with the Nova. Show y'all what's going on. Get that thing done. Hopefully, get the exhaust. But please stay tuned, subscribe. Send it to your friends, especially if you like 200x's, or if y'all have any questions about these bikes. I do everything. I take the blocks apart, split the cases. There is nothing, if you're good with tools and you have time, even if you need one of these manuals, there's absolutely nothing you can't do. From rebuilding the forks to engine, it just takes a little time, a little bit of patience. Make sure to also get an impact screwdriver with really good bits, because you're going to need it, especially when you take the oil splash slinger out in there. And then a couple tools to pull the magneto apart, and even possibly the case, so you don't ruin the case. But please, subscribe. Keep watching.